Today, the perfume market is a billion-dollar industry, driven by the luxurious and exotic appeal that many expensive brands have to offer. Throughout history, the perfume bottle itself has evolved into many different models, such as from vessels to the bulb atomizer, which was very popular in the 1920s and 1930s. The first atomizer nozzle was invented in the 19th century by an American doctor, de Vilbius, and it was used to spray medicine on the back of his patients' throats. Its functionality gained attention from other doctors, and later Dr. de Vilbius opened a factory to manufacture atomizers in 1890. Subsequently, the device was altered for the use of perfumes, and the first bulb atomizers were placed on the market. They quickly became a high-in-demand product and a staple article on the shelves of many women.
Over time, the atomizer device has evolved, and adaptations and improvements have been made. Beginning models of perfume bottles were made out of a pottery-type material called earthenware and had a handle attachment that is similar to those of a normal pump. Then, the first bulb atomizer was created, which as mentioned earlier was a large success. Not soon after, the pump model was introduced but never became quite as popular since the contents of the bottle would leak onto the user's hands during the operation of the pump. Next, a combination of both the pump and bulb were combined to create a new model. However, similar issues arose since the contents would continue to leak. Finally, the last improvement to the atomizer was the addition of the long rubber tube attached from the container to the bulb. This addition was permanently successful and is still used in some perfume bottles to this day because it makes it easier to use and spray with the slightest amount of pressure on the bulb, as well as the bottle's always ready for use, unlike some other models which required preparation. However, there were some logistic issues, such as if the bulb was damaged, it was nearly impossible to repair, and therefore the whole atomizer had to be replaced. However, this issue has now been resolved.
How does the perfume atomizer work? Well, let's take a look using Bernoulli's equation. Bernoulli's principle says that a rise in pressure in a flowing fluid must always be accompanied by a decrease in the speed, and vice versa. An increase in the speed of the fluid results in a decrease in the pressure. In the perfume bottle, squeezing the bulb over the fluid creates a low pressure area due to the higher speed of the air, which subsequently draws the fluid up. But let's take a closer look. The air inside the perfume bottle is moving relatively slowly. Therefore, according to Bernoulli's principle, its pressure is relatively high, and it exerts a strong downward force on the perfume itself. In an atomizer, there is a narrow tube running from near the bottom of the bottle to the top. At the top of the perfume bottle, it opens inside another tube, this one perpendicular to the first tube. At one end of the horizontal tube is a simple squeeze pump, which causes air to flow quickly through it. As a result, the pressure towards the top of the bottle is reduced and the perfume flows upward along the vertical tube, drawn from the area of higher pressure at the bottom. Once it is in the upper tube, the squeeze pump helps to eject it from the spray nozzle.
In this next demonstration, using a straw and lungs instead of the bulb, similar principles to the perfume atomizer will be applied. As you can see, the water sprays out as a result of the low pressure and high velocity of the air being blown. Now, just to recap, the atomizer was created by Dr. Vilbius to distribute medicine. The atomizer has also improved the types of perfume bottles we have today. The atomizer works by applying Bernoulli's equation to speed and pressure. Thank you for listening.